Candid on Brilliance Audio presents The Black Friend, on Being a Better White Person, by Frederick Joseph, performed by Miebaka Yohannes. This audiobook includes a PDF of the additional resources that accompanied the print edition. If you have purchased an audio CD version, look for the PDF on a separate disc. It appears as an additional file if you have purchased an MP3 CD or MP3 download version. Preface. To my reader. I finished writing The Black Friend in 2019, but so much has happened in 2020, I feel like I have to address it. Though we are only 6 months in as I write this year has already had a historic impact on the entire world. When I wrote this book, I had one goal in mind: try to help make things better. In the case of racism and white supremacy, the word better is difficult to define. This is because, as discussed throughout this book, racism and white supremacy influence literally everything. Therefore, better is always a matter of perspective based on what a person is dealing with. Racism and white supremacy are the root causes of world-altering moments, such as the murder of Michael Brown in 2014, as well as subtle moments such as a white woman clutching her purse closely when I enter an elevator. In the first case, better would be defined as the police no longer murdering black people. In the other, better would be defined as a white woman no longer leaning into racist stereotypes about black men. Though they are both racist moments, it's obviously difficult to compare the two. But both cases do share one common denominator: the humanity of black people being stripped away. This may all be difficult to understand for some, but that is exactly why I wrote this book. Its success will be defined not by how many copies are sold, but rather by how much better people are for having read it. My hope is that this book will be a tool to help others see and understand the obvious and not so obvious ways in which racism and white supremacy not only have infected our society, but are actually the foundation of it. That it might spark the flame in someone who one day helps burn down the historic oppression we have faced. But a lot has changed, and so much has stayed the same since I wrote this book. And while I still hold those same hopes, I am also tired. So incredibly tired. As I sit here contemplating the words I might use to explain to you how detrimental 2020 has been to the souls of black people, I find myself unable to write them. Not because there aren't countless thoughts floating through my mind that could be shared, but...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?